This is Dr. Ravi Godse, the writer-director of my current movie, Remember Amnesia. And the guy who's standing shoulder to shoulder is Aanand Kale. I didn't know this guy 7 days ago, and now we are brothers. In our movie industry, if somebody gets behind your back, you generally start getting a stabbing pain. That's how the movie industry works. But Aanand is great. This journey started, I wanted to shoot the India portion of my movie using a local production company. Now, there is good and bad about internet. With internet, you could look up anything anytime. I remember first time when they told me that Konkan Railway booking can be done on internet. I said, cool. I will look at it when I come to India. They said, duh, you can look at it from United States. That's what we are saying, it's on internet. So the bad part about internet is anything can be blown out of proportion. You really don't know what you're looking at. I was looking at a cool place to stay. It was known as Royal Windsor Blue, and it turned out to be a bicycle repair shop in Kolhapur. So you don't know what's what. So I looked up this Mahalaxmi Cine and it sounded very interesting. So I started making some phone calls. I found a friend, Dr. Suraj Pawar, who runs the Kolhapur Cancer Center. And he said, yeah, I know Aanand. Aanand is a great guy. No, I love to hear that. I love great guys. I have 1,000 friends who are great guys who are ruining each other every day. Just being a great guy doesn't quite cut it. You also need to be able to do what you're supposed to do. So then I started sending Aanand some emails, and I was pleasantly surprised. What happens is, I've lived in the United States for 20 years. I don't mean to be offensive, but what happens in India is things are taken for granted. Say I send an email to my cousin, say that I'm coming to Kolhapur railway station. Would you come to pick me up? No response. And that day she will be there. Hey, how are you? I said, you didn't email me, I arranged my ride. So she said, yeah, of course I was going to come, you're my brother. So there is no email communication, there is no back and forth. With Aanand, it's prompt, it's generally within seconds. You send him an email, you get a response. Now when you get a response, just getting a response is meaningless. Say for example, if I write to him saying that I want a 25 lens and can it be mounted on this frame? And if he answers saying, okay, how are you, how are kids? It doesn't help me. He needs to be able to answer my questions. And Aanand did that every day, every week. And this process is going on for a month. He's so dependable. It's one-stop shop. You have everything. He knows where to pinch pennies, but he knows where to let go. So at times the movie needs to breathe. It needs to be a little richer. So he's not Pennywise, pound foolish. But I guess there could be other people like Aanand and Mahalaxmi Cine. But there is one thing that sets him apart, and nobody else can do what he does. And that is ability to say no. He can look you in the eye and say no. And that's my biggest problem with India. Nobody could be prouder of India than I am, but that is the problem that I have with India. Say I'm talking to a producer and I say to him, I want to shoot at a railway station. I want to get onto the train. I want to drive that train off the tracks. I want to take it to the airport and bang it into the plane and blow it up. He says, ho jayega. Let me talk to Joshi sir. Ho jayega 10 minutes mein. Nahi hota. It does not happen. So a producer who can from time to time say no to you is more than worth his weight in gold. So Mahalaxmi Cine Service is the only way to go if you're doing any business. Forget Maharashtra, in southern India. And I'm getting on to do my 5th Bollywood movie. It's called Honey, I Changed the Past. And you can bet that Aanand is going to be doing it for me. Thank you.